In this tutorial, I'd like to show you Ripple Tools from Ripple Training. Ripple Tools is a collection of 12 handy tools that will add some basic 3D functionality, mattes, looks, and more to Final Cut Pro 10. Ripple Tools were designed for use in Final Cut Pro 10. They are a group of title effects that you can find in the Titles browser under Ripple Tools. There are 12 different effects to choose from. Let's start with RT 3D Text. I'll attach it to a clip on my timeline. First off, you can check the Quick Tips box to get some help the first time you use this effect and any of the others. Edit the text and its attributes like you would any other title from the text pane. Dragging the text directly will position it. In the Title Inspector, we have a lot of controls over the aspects of the extruded 3D portion of the text. But I'm going to create a cool zooming effect by raising the distance slider and lowering the back size slider, and then animating the clipping amount. Next, I'll attach RT Simple 3D to a clip, which will allow me to move or animate it in 3D space. We have X, Y, and Z position and rotation controls, which we can animate. We also can enable a drop zone to load up a background layer. If you'd like to use a built-in Final Cut Pro 10 generator as a background, it has to be a part of the event. So simply drag one to your timeline and create a compound clip out of it. Now you can add that compound clip to your drop zone for compositing. Turning on and adjusting the drop shadow will give us a little more 3D realism. Next, I'll drag the RT adjustment layer over the next two clips. This is a very useful tool that passes on attributes to all the clips underneath it, such as positioning, color correction, and effects. In this case, I'd like to make the same color correction to both of the clips. Instead of having to deal with different corrections on each clip, I'll just make my corrections to the adjustment layer, and it's all taken care of underneath. This is a real time saver, especially if you're working with a lot of different clips from the same shot, like with an interview, for example. Some additional title effects in Ripple Tools include a couple of great looks for your footage. RT Vintage gives you a cool vintage look with tinting and vignette controls. RT Black and White gives you a black and white look that's more powerful than simple desaturation. You can choose how much of the red, green, and blue values are used to determine the black and white. Different mixes are good for different purposes, such as with people or landscape shots. Plus, you can crush your blacks, blow out your whites, and add a tint if you'd like. There are too many great tools to cover in this video, but I'll also quickly mention the 8-point and 16-point matte plugins, which always come in handy when needed. RT Outline Fill gives you a cool outline and fill effect for clips with transparency, like a logo graphic or green-screened footage. RT Blend allows you to create some interesting looks using blend modes and softness. And RT Guides gives you some handy guides and rulers for laying out graphics. You can also stack these effects up on top of each other as much as you'd like. Ripple Tools offers you some powerful title effects that you'll wonder how you ever lived without. FxFactory offers a huge selection of great effects, and if you don't have them yet, I suggest you go try them out at noiseindustries.com.